Had a heart attack and my wife couldn't give a fuck. My 15-year-old daughter showed more maturity than her. I was in the hospital for a week and my wife didn't visit me once. I had a heart attack at work and was rushed to the hospital. I was terrified and all I wanted was to see my wife. I called her but she didn't pick up. I tried to convince myself she was just busy and would come later. The next day I called again but still no answer. I was devastated. I needed her support but she didn't care. On the third day my daughter came to see me. I asked her where her mom was and she said she didn't know. She stayed with me for a few hours and it was the happiest I had been since I got there. The next day my daughter came again. I asked her to call her mom and she did. My wife finally picked up and I could hear her yelling at our daughter. She said she was busy and didn't have time to come to the hospital. I was heartbroken. I needed her and she was too busy for me. On the fifth day my daughter came again. I asked her to call her mom and she did. This time my wife finally came. She walked in, looked at me and said, "What do you want?" I told her I just wanted to see her. She rolled her eyes and said she had to go. I was crushed. I realized then that she didn't love me anymore. I spent the rest of my time in the hospital alone, except for my daughter. She was my rock. When I got out I filed for divorce. I couldn't stay with someone who didn't care about me.